Hello and welcome to another Nikomedia tutorial. So, today we will make another Patreon question, and because of a friend of mine has cancelled his visit, so I have time now. And I thought, why not doing something, and we will try to recreate again a good old Wannerstedt video loop like this. And yeah, we will try this. I can imagine how it works, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the only thing what is this green ribbon here, this with the knobs here. This I think we will make with the volume builder because I will use here a spline wrapper, and when I do this with just extrude some knobs out of the plane later, the knobs will, when they come over this curve here, they will be bigger on the top. I will show it later what I mean. So, and if you don't have the volume builder, if you have R19 or older version, this should be possible with Metaballs too, and we will try it. So I cannot promise much, but I think this will be a little tinkering around. Yeah. But I wanna try it. It looks nice, it looks funny, and yeah. And as I said, another Wannerstedt, and he is for me the master of loops. So. Okay, so let's try it. And yay, here we are. So as I said, I start with a plane. Let's make a plane, and yeah, this, and make later a cylinder out of this. This should be okay like this. I make it immediately. We see I make it editable. Point mode, and select some points where you want your holes or knobs later. So here, and just how you want. This Alt D hides the this gimmick here in the middle. So here one, and maybe here one, and here and here is a little. That should be okay like this. We don't need so many. Maybe here one. Two, and these are two. Here we have one. Okay. Okay, so now I make a copy of this plane. I need it later. At least this is the plan. And now I make of these points out, I make holes with MS. I bevel it. MS for bevel. And this should be 30. Yeah, 30 is perfect. With one subdivision and the depth minus 100. And you see, this could easily be holes. So go. Now select the points here, so select it from the top, so it's easier. Select the points here. Selection orgy. So, and delete it. So we have, here is, looks something wrong. Yep, so, and delete it. Okay, now it looks better. And now we need to connect these edges here on the everywhere, because when you put this now in a subdivision surface, what you get is you get some overlappings here. This is of course not what we want. So, but this is quite easy. We don't have to connect it manually. Go in the polygon mode, and UE is remove polygons. So when you click right click, and somehow down here remove n-gons, not polygons. UE, as I said. remove n-gons, and this, you see, makes the work for us. And now, of course, with the subdivision surface, it looks like we want it. Good, but I don't need the subdivision surface at the moment, so delete it. Okay, this is this one, and now I want to make a cylinder out of this. I want to do this with the bend deformer. So I got to select my plane, shift click on the bend deformer, and as always the bend deformer will be in the wrong direction, so let's see. Make it a little bigger so we can see it. Yeah, of course. So I want to rotate this. Minus 90 should be fine. Yep, that looks nice. And now I go back to my bend deformer, object, and fit to parent again. And 360 degrees, of course. And I have this. This is exactly what I want. It's on the floor here. This is nice. Looks perfect to me. Only thing I don't like is here. You see, this is not connected here. So I go to my plane. And I think in this tutorial we will need to connect object a little often. So with Shift F12, I go to my customize commands and palettes. So go to edit palettes, and now I'm able to edit my palettes here and search for connect. Yep, and I drag it to somewhere I need it or want it. Make here the connect. Drag it to here. Okay, and make here an icon or a group separator, so it's nicely alone, and this is okay here. So now I have it here, and plane, alt click on the connect, and now you see, now it is connected. This is what I want. Good so far. This is nice, nice. And I can make this editable. So I make it to be a little secure. I make a backup folder and bring my plane with the bend and copy in the backup folder here. I said a copy, not control drag it. So okay. Good. Whoop. Okay. Go to my connect, and on the connect I just hit C to make it editable. Nice so far. Okay, and what I want here is, I want my, with Alt D I bring my thing here back, and I want to center this to my object axis, and here I have this magic center. This script is on my website. You will find the link to my website in the description, of course. You can do it with this script, or you simply do it with the good old axis center tool. This you will find on somewhere. Axis center, mesh, axis center here. And here you can simply send everything to 0 and execute it. It's the same. Okay, but here I have it with one click. Good so far. Now bring back our plane here. And this is here on the end. We are okay. And now let's see the points here. So I double click on my. Oh, I forgot to make a selection tag here on the plane. So that's a little stupid now. But it's okay. We can still make this. So I bring, wait, this is the top roll here, top walls or rolls. Normally I should make this selection before you make the holes. Make a selection tag. So, but I can do it now as well. So go to my. Oh, I have this. Yeah, of course I copied it. This is a good thing. Yeah, I copied it with the points selected, so I have the selection still here. And now I make a selection tag. So set selection. And yeah, if you don't have it in your toolbar, the set selection, this is a little small maybe, so make this a little medium icons. This is a little hard with medium icons. I have so, the space here is not really the most things, so okay. Yeah, if you don't have it, so go to select, and here you have the set selection. Okay, good. And this should fit somehow with the holes here. See it? Here we have a hole, this is okay. This could work too here, so looks quite nice so far. So and I want to see these points when I work now. So first I want to make this the second ribbon here 3 times as big as the first one, so that we have, you see here we have this 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need this 3 times. So I copy the plane and copy it again, bring this to in the x-axis plus 400 or something else. We could bring this everything to 0 here. Maybe we have it later a little easier. Yeah, let's make this. You see, I did not test this, so sorry for this. I bring the top thing here in the x to 0, so it's in the center. And the plane go to -200, so this should be set to, okay, nice now. So I copy this, next plane I take to plus 200 because they are 400 centimeter tall, so 200 is okay, and the next one should then be 600. Okay, nice. Then I select all together and connect objects and delete. I have it in my toolbar here. If you don't have it, right click, select objects and connect objects and delete. Okay, this is the bottom, let's say. So save this. What name can we save this? Knobs and holes, holes and knobs, holes and knobs. Yeah, okay. Good. So if I go down to my selection, to my set selection, you see the points are still selected for each plane. This is a nice thing. And here, it seems to work as well here. Okay. As I said, I want to see these points when they're not selected. So what I do is I make a matrix object. Matrix here. Go in the matrix. Let's hide this guy here. The matrix to object. And the object is our bottom thing here. And yeah, we don't want it on the surface. I want it on my selection tag. And because you see nothing, because we have selected points, so we have to go here from surface. If you are on surface, this is my default setting. I don't know what you have. I go to vertex, of course. Now I see my points here, so this is okay. Okay, so far so good. Now we could start here with the subdivision surface, but we can do this later on too. First, let's see that this whole thing works. Now I need a spline here. I want to make a spline which is 3 times this Yeah, you know what I mean. I do this like this rectangle, and yeah, first let's see here at top how this looks. So this is 107.20, 107.20. This is this circumference. This is also the diameter here. I make nice number, let's say 130 by 130, 400 is okay. This should work fine, and bring it back to the bottom. So I drop it on the floor. This is another free plugin which drops it on the floor to find it on my homepage. So now I know here the diameter is 130. So go to my rectangle with 130, and I want 3 times diameter of this circle here. So this means 3 times 130 is 390. And now I drag this under the floor. I hold my shift key to have increments, and check. I have it exactly here on the floor. And now give this rectangle a rounding, full rounding, so 65. It's exactly the radius. You see we have here now this circle, this and this. So 3 times the whole thing. So this looks nice so far. And now we have to wrap this around this our bottom thing around the rectangle. So how do we this? We go to the bottom and bring in a spline wrapper. Spline wrap here. I selected before my bottom. Now shift click makes it a child of the bottom. The spline wrapper. I drag in the rectangle spline, of course, which looks weird at the moment. I thought you will get this. So here in the rotation, I could play with the banking here. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Or I want to stay with the banking. It's, you see, this should be here -1 in the vector. Yeah, exactly. So matrix. I bring the matrix down the whole here hierarchy here, and check. So okay, and we see that does not fit now. So we have some problems because you can see what the spline, how the spline wrap works if you play with the strength here. Spline wrap and come on, strength. It works very weird, you see. So I have to rotate this whole thing a little bit. So let's try. I go to coordinates. This should be 180 here. This is okay. I want to. It goes in this direction. And -180 here. So that still looks not correct. Okay. Let's try, but it should be correct somehow. Let's see. Let's bring here some. Go to my top here. And I rotate it a little bit here until I have, yeah, this is good. I have here 2 holes on the same thing, and I want that they are exactly, so that this edge here is here. Perfect. So, and now I don't want in the spline wrap to work with the, at the moment, to work with the offset. I want to animate it with the offset, yes, but not for here to set it up. So I go to the bounding box here and play with the bounding box center here in the x-axis. We have here the x-axis, you see, it goes in the x, so here. And I move the x-axis of the bounding box. until I have 2 clones. Huh? This is good. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, now I'm exactly in the middle here. And this could work here. This could work here. This, yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. It was a little lucky now too. Okay. Good. Okay, that means when we let this roll, we should fit inside this. Our matrices should fit inside this hole. Make the matrices a little bigger. Enable scaling, and let's make it. Oh no, that's not the scaling. I want some size here. Let's make it 5. Oh, that's too big. 3. Okay. So we see something. So we have 100 frames here. This should be enough. And don't forget to save in between. So I want to go to my top here and rotate this 360 degrees from 0 to 100. So I'm here on 36, and I don't want to play with 36. I want here a 0. And for this is the freeze transformation here. So this stores the momentum thing and sets here everything to 0. So I can work with 0 values, and it stores the original values here. So when I say I just need it in the rotation here. So when I freeze rotation, see I have 0 and here are the 36, so it knows what's happened. So I can work here. I can now say on frame 0, I make a keyframe, go to frame 100, and want 360 rotation. Okay, this should work, of course. Nice. Now, here with the spline wrap, now I'm going to play with the offset. But I don't want to have an offset of 100% because this is 3 times as long as this one. So I need just a third of this. So the offset on frame 0 is 0, of course. And on frame 100 is a third of 100. So it's 33, 3. So you just bring in 100 divided by 3 and budge. So this should this should now work. And it works. It works perfect. And it loops. Man, is this great. Oh yes. Yeah, if you want, but I think it looks better in the other direction. So of course, if you want it in the other direction, you simply could go like this, whoops, and it works in the other direction. But if you want this, if you want your z-axis like this, or z-axis, I still don't know how. Someone says z, someone says c, but I don't know. But c should be a c, maybe c. Doesn't matter. Good. I don't want to see the spline here, so rip. Yeah, if it's selected, of course I see it, but if it's not selected, I don't see it. So, but if I want it in the other direction, here in R21, it's no problem. You go just to -33 here in the offset and on -360 and on the rotation. But I think in R20 and older, you cannot go in the offset in the minus direction. I'm not sure, but I think you cannot go in the minus direction. So you would have to do it a little different, and this would be, yeah, you would have to say, no, let's try it. And up here it's no problem, so I go to frame 100, go to coordinates, put it here to minus, and save it. And as I said, in this here in 21 would be no problem. Minus, set it, and you are good for the other direction. Okay. But if we can't do this, let's go to frame 100 and delete this minus here. Of course, now they go in the opposite, so that works not. So how can we do this? We could try to reverse the spline here. So go to the spline and reverse it. But you see, this brings our clones out of position. Let's try, maybe we can fix this with the bounding box thing here. So everything so small here. This is, I copied this because so that I don't forget it. And try to, if I find this, so no, this is not correct. You see, here is a oh. Nope, this is nothing. So this was the before. Maybe we have to rotate one of those here. Go to 0 and try to play with the bounding box. Nope, this is still not correct. Okay. So, guys, minus 180 and go here to 0. Let's see what we get then. Okay, that looks better here. Okay. No, still not. You see, this is a little tricky then. You have to find simply the correct thing here. Maybe minus 180 here and 180 here, because we, let's see. Nope. No. Nah, that's a little tricky. As I said. Can we... maybe, wait. Bring this back where we were. So, 5, 180 and minus 180. What when we just rotate the... Is this the same like... No. So this is the same like... Okay, this is our thing here. But this should work normally now, because 28 offset 0. Why does this now not work? 180 and minus 180 was okay before. Because we at the rectangle, we reversed the rectangle. Don't reverse it. So this should be our thing. This is okay. This cannot work because this runs in the wrong direction also. What if? Simply what if? No, we cannot just rotate this. We could try to... No, this is not possible too. If I rotate this... I'm too stupid for this. Then we have this problem here again. And when we... Wait. When we take this rectangle, go to coordinates and see the x-axis, -1. This should rotate now in the other direction, yes. But we have still, again now, this problem here. I want to know how we could put this. Let this think a little bit. What could we do? Maybe with this espresso or something else to invert this thing here. But with espresso maybe we could do it. But it runs then in the opposite direction too. Let's try it, why not? So let's make a little espresso here. So espresso should programming text boing. Hello espresso. Hello Nico. Good. We want this spline wrap here. Okay. We want the offset here. Okay. And then we want to make a time node. Time. But we want frame time. Okay. A range mapper. And the input is the frame, output is, the offset is %, so output is %, so input, if the frame is 100, we should be in the upper 33, okay. Let's see what this does. It should do something. So we are bringing. What do we do? I don't know how the program this. Why does it not stay in the look? This makes me. This is a. Okay, so. It runs in the wrong direction, but the speed and everything does work. Oh, but maybe it works because, okay, this is now driven. I delete this here, the whole keyframes, because it should work only with this here. Yeah, okay. And when I bring in here and negate, so negate. Theoretically should run in a different direction, huh? Yeah, this works, that works. Okay, now we have it. Good. Yeah. Strike. Yeah, it goes here in the minus direction, but I think when it goes over the espresso, that it works. Please tell me if it works, because I don't have installed the R20. Yeah, I would have installed it here on my laptop, but just tell me. Okay, so, but we don't need it, we are in 21, so I showed it. I will let it in for the project file, but I disabled the expressor tag, so if you download it and you want to use the expressor, so don't forget to enable it. And I make it here, simply on 0, 0, then here on frame 100, 33.3. Okay, so this should work. Why does this not work? Ah, minus, of course. 100 minus. Okay, done. So save it. Sorry for this little delay, but maybe we learned all this a little bit. Good. Now let's make something nice out of this. And the thing what I meant is, with the spline wrapper you cannot simply I show what I mean. Let's hide this for the moment. I go to my bottom thing here and just, it's not now for the thing, we can hide the top here. So I make just 1, 2, 3 and D and just extrude it. So this should be our knobs, okay? So if you bring our spline wrapper back, we'll see what happens. So we have, you see it here instantly. They go, they will be bigger on the top. They became much bigger on the top. So this is by far not what we want. So as you see here, it looks okay, but when they grow up, so oops, this is not what we want. That is by far not what we want. And I would have no idea how we could restrict this. So this is not possible, simply. So go back to our matrix, spline wrap, and instead of the matrix, I'll take now some cylinders. Good, and we can switch the matrix and we can make it a cloner object. So we have all the settings here. Go to MoGraph and here swap cloner matrix. Bop. Now you see it's the cloner symbol here and cloner object. Now I make a cube, not a cube, cylinder. Make it, let's see, 25 to 35, something like that, and drag it in our cloner. It's maybe a little big here. Because of the transform here. Okay. Nice so far. I want them a little outside here, so go to transform again and play with the C-axis and bring it out, something like that should be fine. So we can change this later on, so it's no problem. And what I want to make here is now to bring this all in a simple volume builder. But first, if you don't have the volume builder, I want to show you if maybe this could work with the metaballs too. So let me think a little bit. So I need metaball, and I need a connect object, as I said, we have here now, and I bring these two guys here in the connect object. Good. And the connect object in the metaball. Nice. Looks great. So that's it. I knew it will work. So let's go down here with 5. Show us something. Okay, that's not what we want still. What we need is here on the connect object, in the modeling tags, a metaball tag. And this, let's make it to 5 radius, should be fine. And you see, oh, looks, yeah, looks, looks. Good. Because we have the type of sphere, here, this, we don't want line to it. It looks nice, maybe, but not what we want. But could be a nice thing as well, if this rotates around. Okay, I think the cylinder will be a little bit big for this, so we could make them immediately a little smaller. Okay. So, but what we want in the metaball here, is triangle. Okay, look, that looks not bad. And if we put the metaball in a null object, Alt G, and under the null object, let's bring in a smoothing deformer. So I selected the null object, shift click on the smoothing deformer. Let's see what we get. And we have something like a nice, good old, looks like almost like the volume builder. Okay, we are too high here, this is for sure. Maybe we're a little smoother, so we can go with the stiffness here down to 0. All the way down to 0, yes, and maybe with the iterations up, if you want it even smoother, let's say to 50, this would be too smooth. Yeah, this is too smooth. But maybe 20. That looks not bad. But 10 was okay, I think. Okay. And if you want to go down here with this whole thing, you have to go down with the rectangle here. So let's go here to -200. Because of the spline wrapper, the rectangle is in the spline wrapper here. And yeah, and everything that's in the spline wrapper wraps it around the rectangle. So the bottom thing here is always in this position where the rectangle is. So that's the reason we have to go down with the rectangle and not with the connector with the bottom thing or something. Yeah, that looks nice. And of course, if you go metaball down with the editor or with the subdivisions here, you can try the exponential fall-off. That makes it some kind of better. Yeah, and if you go down here, of course, it needs longer to calculate. So if I go to 4, let's say. But it makes it nicer, you see, it makes it, of course it makes it much nicer. And this looks not bad. So you almost don't need to go to the volume builder. That's nice. Surprisingly nice. And I like that you see the knobs inside. If you don't like this, simply go to the matrix object, so the cloner, let's name it cloner. So easier, and go to the Z axis and go down. Let's see. It's the wrong direction. So let's go to 15. Come on. Yeah, you see, if we go up here, it will work. But I like this a little bit. I really like this NA. That looks totally nice without the volume builder. Okay. Maybe we leave it like this. No, I want to show both ways, of course. And yeah, of course, this is if you want to render this now, so you cannot play some play now. This will take a while. So if you want to see how if it works correctly or something else, I recommend to go make a hardware render. So that means go to your render settings, and you have to choose here the hardware OpenGL. Don't have to save it, and here you can set it all frames, okay, and you have to do nothing more. So I have my anti-aliasing here, but it's not really necessary. And because when you hit render now, it will render it. So I can every time stop it to render. So yeah, that's it. One second, please. Someone is on my door. Back. Okay. Yeah, I just simply show it. So when I hit render now, so render. I don't want to save, as I said. And here it will take a while because this is a lot to calculate, of course. But we don't need all frames or something else. We want to just a test that we see if everything works nice and it works great. And here I can every time stop the render and check, stop the render, yes, and I have no problems. So I have no crash and nothing. So, and it looks crazy good. I like these knobs on the back side. Good. Yeah, I show it with the volume builder, but I keep this as well. Or if you want to do it in the viewport with the render, just hit G on the keyboard. G is one frame forward. So if you hit G, it goes just one frame forward. Shift F is back to frame 0, and F is 0. Also one frame back is F. Shift F 0 and Shift G is the last frame. Okay, good. So whoa. Good. This was the metaball thing. Now I bring out, I need this guy, I copy it out, and here I disable everything. If you download the project file later and you want to play with the tell me, you want to play with the metaball, simply enable everything here. Metaball, we save it, delete it. Why I don't see my things here? Connection, slum. Cloner on the bottom here. Maybe we have to clone it again. No. What's wrong with you now? Bottom point selection. This would be everything correct. The point selection is gone. Why is the point selection gone? It's a good question. I think it's a good question. I don't see it simply. Point selection is still here. But the cloner should follow this thing now. So spline wrap. The cloner stands still. It's not nice. On the bottom here I need the connect. Don't forget the connect here. So. Come on, cloner, what's wrong with you? Bring point selection in again. No. Delete this point selection. Copy this point selection out. Maybe he likes this more. Vertices is known, align clone, fix clone, so align clone. It does anything, but come on, don't bother me. You know what? Bye bye. I copy the whole metapole way here and name it volume way. Save it, show it. So I just delete what I not need. It's good try. So I don't need the smoothing, delete it. I don't need the metapole, but here be careful, because when you delete the metapole, you will delete the whole thing here, so the whole hierarchy. So there is a way, it's called delete without children. I have it here my toolbar, but right click and delete without children. This is somewhere. Delete without children. So delete just this one. So I can now connect it. Now it works. Why not? Okay. Good. So now we don't need to see this guy here. Bring in a volume builder and a volume measure. So the volumes, I bring a volume builder and a volume measure on top of it. Okay, and bring it in the volume way. Good. Now I can bring this whole connect thing here in the volume builder. Whoops. And hide the whole connect thing here. And this looks not really nice because the voxel size is 10 and this is far too high. Let's try it with 1. And this is not bad, but we need it a little more. So let's go to here, dilate and erode. That makes a little thicker this whole thing. And yes, it does it. And smooth it. Okay, that goes a little faster than with the metapole. And we have a wonderful thing here, so maybe I want to make the cylinder on the top a little smaller. So let's need this here. So bring this guy back. No, I don't need this even to connect. I need just this guy here. I should see him. No, I should see him. And now of course he is here. Anyway, so go to my cylinder here. Make my cylinder editable. I love this word. Hit C on the keyboard. If you don't have R21, I think 20 had it too. It's automatically optimized everything. If you have an older version, you have to optimize your thing. So you can make this cylinder and use the edit optimize script, so it does everything for you, or bring the cylinder in a connect object and hit C, so it's connected too, or you simply go then in a point mode and right click, nothing selected or everything selected, right click and go to optimize, or UO is the shortcut, or I have it here in my toolbar somewhere, maybe not this one. I have it here in my toolbar, it's the optimize as well. Good, but this here it's optimized, but I need the point mode as well. And I UL these points here. This should be the correct points. So bring back the cloner, hit T for scale, so it scales just the points here, the selected points. So we see, yeah, we have the correct one. Okay, just a little bit. This is okay for me. Nice, nice, nice. Connect to bring everything back, volume measure and so on. Yep, that is what. Yeah, but this is maybe a little too much. So cloner, transform. Here, let's go to 18. That's okay, so we don't see it. But I really, and with the Metapol it works quicker as well. That's crazy. Really crazy. But you see, we have here a little problem. We could work here with the smoother as well, with the smoothing deformer as well, but we simply can put the bottom here in a subdivision surface. So I hold my Alt key, whoops, button in the subdivision surface, but you see we get a little problem here. This is because it's not connected here. So these are three planes, don't forget this, so they are not connected. And so I could go again to my bottom and bring this in the connect object as well. So then we fix it, and now everything should work. Now everything works and looks simply great. Okay, now let's make the top a little thicker. First bring it again inside. We bring this in a subdivision surface as well. Bang! Subdivision surface. And you see, this looks not really nice. Well, maybe you like it like this because it looks a little more natural with this. It's not straight, but yeah, maybe you like it like this. So when we put this in, let's bring here the volume thing here, the volume measure. I try to give it an display tag. So where is the display tag? Render text, display tag. Use it. Color shading. Yeah, that does not hurt anything. Nice. So, and on top here subdivision surface, and give the subdivision surface, or give it first an extrude, pi extruder, then in the subdivision surface, pi extruder, some subdivision, so we see the thickness here, and it looks not bad. Yeah, but if you don't like it, it looks not bad, so that looks really nice. But I show you how you can straighten this out, this whole thing. So disable, delete the pi extruder for the moment, so delete without children. The subdivision surface is nice, exactly what I want. And I want to make the subdivision surface editable, but be careful here. It takes the subdivisions from the render setting, not from the editor setting. And 2 is enough for me, I don't need 3. So, okay. And now I show you what the edit optimize script does. So here, normally I would, here you don't have to optimize because nothing is, so, but the edit optimize script, just click on it, okay, and everything is connected, and everything would be fine. So with doesn't matter if it's a cylinder or something else. Okay, this is the top now, but it looks not like I wanted. So I have here, okay, this is not 130 anymore, so I go back to 130. Okay. Now I make a cylinder with exactly 130 by 130, so 65 radius and 400. So I make a cylinder, but the cylinder is on the wrong position. I need it exactly the same position like our cylinder here, our top here. So I bring the cylinder under the top, and now with the reset PSR here, I have it here in my toolbar, you can bring it exactly the same position. A reset PSR you will find everywhere. I think isn't it character things now? I really every time I search it, but it is somewhere. If you don't find it, just hit Shift C on the keyboard and you get this command line here, and hit reset PSR and you have it. So double click on it, or you drag it immediately in your toolbar so you have it for the next time. But if you do this, don't forget to go to the Windows and save it as startup layout or however you want it. Otherwise it's vanished next time. So reset PSR. The cylinder is under the top and goes exactly the same position now. Now I can drag out my cylinder again. And we said 65 is the radius. Yeah, looks fine. And I make it a little higher, not 400, and let's say 410. Okay, that's fine. And I don't need to see this, so we can better see what happened now. Under the top here, I bring in a shrink deformer, shrink wrapper. And the target object should be our cylinder here. And look at this top thing here. Immediately when I bring it in, whoop, straighten it out. It covers the shape of this cylinder. But you see, it's not perfect here, because this cylinder here has just 16 rotation segments. I go up to 100 and then we get a very, very nice and smooth thing here, you see. Okay, nice. The top is exactly like I wanted. I did optimize, or it's EC in this case or something like that. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Now I have a nice round thing, 130 by 130. Wonderful. Now I can bring this again. We could put this in a volume builder too, but why should we? So pie extruder, and it looks immediately nice. Could bring the pie extruder again in a subdivision surface if you want, so we get nicer edges. So bring it. Okay, but here is, I think one is enough here. Yeah, how you like it, but I'll make two in the render and one here. Okay. Nice. So, and now this should work. Let's see if it works. NA. And again, I make a hardware render. First save everything, hardware render, yes. Okay, the top does not rotate for any reason. Why do you don't rotate? Because of the because of this extruded, and it took away our freeze here, and our things. So I freeze again at 0, null, at 100. No, it needs a little bit because let's, for the moment we can disable the mesher. At 100 minus 360 because we want to go the other direction. So let's see if this goes correct. Perfect. And now let's see with the volume builder and volume mesher. So I make here a hardware render. And this works perfect, my friends. That's great. Okay, yeah, stop it. Save it. Don't forget to save. Never forget to save. So, for the moment, this is okay like this. Now, what's more? So, yeah, these things here. This shouldn't be any problem, huh? So, should we do this too? Because it's really no problem to make inside of this another. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, what else? Okay, let's do something. But yeah, this is the whole thing normally. So if you're already bored, so we do now just a little playing around and make it a little nicer looking. So, okay, yeah, as I said, this was the technique, and I think we did it pretty well. And I'm totally surprised about the metaball. So the metaball is a great thing. It works quick, works fast, works nice with the smoothing deformer and everything. So should more often think about the metaball and not always about the volume builder. But I love the volume builder too, of course. So let's bring in something inside here. So what could we do here? Yeah, bring in a normal torus, or a ring. I'm bringing a ring thing, tube thing, I thought. So a tube thing. So as I said, if it's nothing spectacular now, I think, but you never know. So you know me. Meanwhile, you never know what's coming. So NB, I want so this. Okay, I can bring here the subdivision and the editor to 0. Looks a little better for the eyes. So I have to put this on. This was my brother. Good. So 1 second. Good. So bring this tube. I'll bring it down here. Let's see. And again, we bring this exactly in the same position. So under the top. Reset PSR. Boing. Great. Exactly what we want. See it better from here. The outline of the two. We need more subdivisions. 36 was I think what I want. So go here to oh, this is the height, so this is not. This is here, yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. Go to the outer radius. We know the outer radius should be 65, but not in this case because we made it a bit thicker. This looks fine. Make this 55 maybe. Okay. Bring it. I don't want it that high, so let's say 20 or 10. Bring it to here. It should be. Okay. In the height segments, I don't need so much. So this should be fine like this. I know what I do now. see if I do it. I want to connect here. Yeah. I make this editable. This is still a little too thick. 5 here. I want to make something like so. We will see it. And make it by. So this is nice. Now I make this editable. See, and as I said, in R21 you don't have to optimize it, so that's everything nice here. Otherwise, if you have an older version, don't forget to optimize. This two here, okay. Now I go to my bridge tool with B on the keyboard and drag this. Do this. So you see that these the two edges, the outer ones, okay, and I'll get something like this. Okay, nice so far, I think, and yeah, I want. This is just playing around, as I said. So if it's too boring, to cut this in half. UL, T for scale, and I want to scale just the x-axis, something like this. Okay. Now, no. UL again in the edge mode. UL is this here. MS for bevel, and I bevel this guy here a little bit, so it's fine. So let's say 5 centimeter maybe. 5 could be fine. And I don't need a subdivision here. Oh, there's one subdivision I need. This is okay, but I wanted not to. The depth is from our holes still, you know. Yes. Now I go select this. This should be this two here. And this should be this two here, if I'm not too wrong. Yeah. Bridge tool again, B for the bridge tool. Go from this here to this. Great, and from here to here. Whoop. And we have a nice thing here. It looks not bad. And if we put this simply in a subdivision surface without any bevels or something else, this should look quite funny. Yeah, that was what I wanted. Maybe we can make this a little fancier. We bring this a little down here. Or this. Let's play a little bit. Edge mode. Well, we could. This is a little easier. This one and this one. T for scale. And now I want to scale just in X and Y, so not in the Z axis. So I go to this thing here. You see now the white axis, just X and Y. There is another possibility. You can go to the blue one and hold the shift key. That makes the same. So, okay. And this should scale this guys down. What it does not. Oh, I don't know why, because we are here. For some reason I'm in the axis mode. Yeah, maybe I hit L on the keyboard. Good. We could make here some cuts around. Yeah. As I said, I do not really. But let's put this whole thing in a bevel. Let's see what this gives us. Oops, bevel deformer here. Bevelly. But I want a solid bevel. Chamfer, so let's see what it gives us. Ah, that looks not so fancy. Let's go here to uniform. Oops. Yeah, I know it. No. There. We stay like this. Okay. Oh, I like it, but it looks a little jaggy here, of course. So when we go to the subdivision surface, we can go up here with the subdivisions. At some moment, you get a really nice, smooth thing here. NI for the other palm, so we see what we have here. It looks really nice. Make this whole thing a little bigger now, the tube, but again just in the XY, because so it's just, yeah, okay, nice. And this tube should rotate with this up here, so normally it should be the same thing. So tube coordinates at 0, bang. 800 minus 360 and see if it works. Perfect. Okay, same about on the other side. So what we could do is bring this in a oopsie, you know again what I mean. So symmetry object. Symmetry, babadoom, babadoom. Look that we have this right orientation, babadoom, okay. And we have it. But it runs in a different. No, it's okay, it's right, it's right. It's perfect. Good. And I take the same thing here for the others here too. So I know it's a little lazy, but what chance? Another subdivision. Bring all in one subdivision surface. So Alt G here, and everything what is under the null now will be influenced by the subdivision. So I copy this symmetry here. E for move and move it down. Here we have to do this a little later, closer, because we have to wait with this, how it looks with the volume builder then. And whoop, another one. Soupy. Perfect, my friend. But here we have to rotate in the other direction. No? Yep. So let's go to these two guys here. Frame 100. Coordinates. Whoops. Chuck and boing. So Okay. It looks a little weird. Of course, you can now, if you want, you can make here the symmetry object editable, so you have these two things here, and make here an X or something in between or something else. But this, we don't need this now. We just put everything on a spline now. Let's create a spline. A nice spline. So I go to my spline thing here. And let's activate snapping here. Vertex snap should snap here. Yep, it snaps here. Maybe it's easier without the. So I make a spline from here. How does it look here? Let's see. Okay. Here. Somewhere like here. But I don't know how it's when you cannot work with shift or something else that you are really horizontal. So we go to the modeling mode, quantize, and we enable quantize. So now you see it's quantized, and then now I can perfectly go here. Okay, like this. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this. So could look nice. So okay, we have to go here a little further down, but this we can make later. Now it's okay. Disable stepping, disable quantize. I go to these points here, 1, 2, 3. I just want to have the spline, not the other things. So, and I think I do it just with two guys here. Right click chamfer and make here a nice make nice rounding until it's done. Okay, and maybe here one small rounding. So then we go to this spline point here and drag it down here. Okay. This is 400 everything, so that means in the Z-axis we can go with our spline to -200. We have it here on the top. Okay, maybe a little more, -205. Okay. I want to make a small cylinder maybe here on the top that we have some holding. Okay, good. Let's make this. I go to my cylinder. Set PSR, we know it meanwhile, and we love it meanwhile. You see, I do just eyeballing now. This is nothing fancy. So radius 10, height, let's make 5. And bring it here on the front. That is somehow in the middle of the spline here. So when let's go back. So this, and this should be 5, 10. Now we are no. No, this should be fine. So and make it now a little. Oops. Yeah, this could work. Good. Cylinder, so height 10, here 10. Yeah, okay, nice. Go a little fillet. This is too much, of course. 1 should be fine. Okay. This we should have on the other side too. Yes, it is here. And we bring another symmetry in here. And bring in the spline. So now we have this, should have the spline on both sides. Yay. Save it because it would be horrible if we forget to save. This is nice so far. Now we want one here, so no, so one cylinder here. Copy one here. So set PSR, and this is, where is this guy here? So let's see. This is minus, copy it. Yeah. Paste it. Okay. Next one. Copy it. Reset PSR. Paste it, and we are done here. Save. Now, from this spline we make, of course, sweep knobs. That means we need a sweep. Sweep. And a profile spline. Circle would be fine, but very small. So maybe this is 8. Let's use 2 for the moment. Bring it under our sweep here. That looks nice. So let's see. But I don't want that they don't have to go with. So we should be careful here. So the small ones, they should be not in the symmetry, but not in the Alt G on the tube, but bring it out of the tube. So this should work. Let's see if this is now. Yeah, this is what I want. Here the same, Alt G. I bring this out. Same here, Alt G. And bring this out. Save. Good, now it should look fine. Looks perfect. Save again. So, and now we just make some socket or something. Socket. Maybe make the 3. Looks more stable. So for the socket, what has he done here? Okay, that should be no problem. Make cube. The cube down to here, so something here. Does not really matter. Something like this. Cube. So don't need this anymore. Cube down here. We want in the Z-axis. We need to disable the isobumps, so it's NH is disabling isobumps, so that we see something here. Okay. No, this is all the wrong thing here. This is what I want. Okay. Make it editable. First I make it a little, go down to 120 maybe here. So now I make it size is here 500. Make nice numbers. That's good. Make it editable. C on the keyboard. Boing. Point mode. Whoop whoop. Down here, so something like that. Okay. Now I bring this bevel deformer and what solid, and you see it's here a bevel. I don't want here a bevel because I want this very nice round here. Don't want this bevel here, and you have, for this you have use a angle. This angle is so when I go up here I can disable this. I have now here everywhere where I want it, but not in the middle. That means when I put this in the subdivision surface, it should look nice and round. Okay. Good. I see we are a little too far out here. Let's go to we should name this a little bit. So this is everything. This is a symmetry, symmetry, symmetry. This is the spline. So that know the other things. I'm very lazy in naming. This is. I know. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So here somewhere I have to be a point, and wing. Go up here. So. And this should be our whole thing here. This is our art. Good. Now activate the things. But wait, I want everything here. The volume and everything. When I put everything in a null object here. Alright, drag it simply up. Now I bring it everything in a null because this the top two here. Now we the whole thing in one null. And now normally should work our drop to floor, so we get everything on the floor. See? We have now everything on the floor. Now this is the whole thing, this is the top. Save it. Subdivision Surface, this is the, let's name it steel part or something else. This is the steel. And this is the socket. Okay. Now let's render this. I don't have to render the animation, I think, because we know that it works. So bring this back. Yeah, the only thing what we have to do now, it works. Great. But let's go to I want to go to a position where we can see it is yeah, you know why? I know why. Because we forgot to build a rectangle in our whole thing here. So what we have to do now is simply go back to, this is easier than the, so I go back until we don't have the null. So okay, so I don't have to forget the rectangles. So don't forget that the volume way is then in this final thing. So I wrote in the rectangle here, I need, this is okay, volume mesh, very good. We can close, this is our top, bring it into here. Okay, now we have everything in here, so inclusive the rectangle, Alt G, to the floor, and when I hit now, so this is final build, now it should work, yeah. So that we see in the preview picture that a nice spot here, so yeah, this looks good. Save it. Top is okay. Volume build measure. What's now? Are you sure you want to keep kidding? You're kidding me. It's kidding. You know what? No problem. Bye bye. How far is it to go here? 5 centimeters, okay. Bye bye. Make the volume build and volume measure again. Shouldn't be a problem for us, huh? So, volume builder, volume measure, come into our final build. Doesn't matter where it is, but we had it here, so on the volume way, and bring in the, it's totally wrong. Volume builder, so 1 centimeter, I know it, bring in the connect, hide the connect, then after the connect we need the this here, and after this we need a smoothing guy, and now we have it. Yep. Subdivision surface here, NA, save, and now we have a nice fine render, I think. Maybe we should make the a little, no, but it's okay for me. Maybe let's go to the Symmetry. Tube. And the tube is here. The size is okay, but we have to go. Okay, I cannot take more than one, so we have to do one with the other. C-axis 1950, and let's see how this looks. Of course, we have to drag it down a little. I think this is a little better. Okay. Tube 15. Tube 15. Okay. and drag all of them a little back here. Not so fast. It's easier when we disable here the subdivision surface for the moment. That's far easier. Okay. Maybe we make it. But it's okay for me. No, that's okay. So, save it. And saved. Now I'm making a octane render, but the render itself is not really a hard thing. So final build, save, and it's always hard when you have different layouts for everything. So OCTANE Rig, save it. Always save. Don't forget to save. And dialog. See what you get. It needs a little longer to calculate with volumes and everything. But it looks nice. Good. So don't. Yeah, we could do it like this, but we make a simple background here. Background on. Okay. Oh, we could put this in on a simple live thing. Yeah, I have an idea. No background. HDRI, Shift F8. Coming in my things here. Presets, HDRI. This. Outdoors. This. Lots of this. So. Let's try this first one. Maybe we can implement it nicely in a live footage. I don't know, not live footage, but yeah, like. Have a nice light here. We should have it on the. Is it on the floor? It should be on the floor. Now, the final build and disable the volumes for the moment. Oh, it is on the floor, of course. It is on the floor. That's not a good one, so Shift F6. I just disabled the volumes, not hide it. Oh, I must connect this hide it, of course, not then it's everything hide it. Not this one, Shift F8. Let's see if we find a nice something here. Parking deck. Oops. Generic HDRI. Parking deck. That looks better. Here we have a nice shadow. Okay, that's nice. Save. As I said, patrons can download the project file later. You can do everything here. And now let's make some colors. A glossy, so much glossy material. A glossy green one for the ribbon here. Or is glossy? Let's see what we get. Let's be surprised. Winky dinku. Diffuse. And some nice color. Nice teal or whatever this is. Whoop. We need this on the volume measure. Okay, this needs roughness. And it needs another color. Darker, better. Oh, I like this. Save. For the top one, we could take wood as the original one, but I would say we do something different. Let's make just another color. We don't have to. Another cute color. Something that really hurts in the eyes. So top. Yes, that hurts. So make it simple because so you see you don't have it's with the it's nothing else, nothing different with the physical renderer. And if you have the physical, the normal Nikomedias Scene Rig, you can do this exactly the same with the background picture. It's a little more complicated, but I have a lot of tutorials where I show how you can combine it with the background picture. Just look on the preview pictures of the videos, and you will see where you have in the background a picture. And so most of these tutorials, in most of this, I explain how to do this with the physical render too. So and now we need just the Italic picture thing with a little roughness. And on the socket we do something as well, of course. So this goes to our whole symmetry to the whole spline here. We named it perfect. Spline and symmetry objects. Let's make this sign and Raking the symmetries as well. Whoa! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is and make it a little darker. RGB spectrum. A little darker. And let's search for some material for this socket. Let's we can make a simple something like stone material maybe. Let's see. Let's make a new glossy material. Socket We could have named the other ones too, but we are lazy. So lazy. Sockets, subdivision surface here, bunch. Okay. Roughness. Yeah, and I'll make it just a little darker here. And maybe here a little multiply with some noise, maybe. Multiply. Let's go. Save it. Don't forget to save. Boing. Boing. And some noise. No, bring in octane noise. Let's see if this works like I wanted. Yeah, it gives us some. But here I want a cubic mapping. And here I want chips. I like the camera position, so I make objects. Camera, so, and give it a protection tag, save it, go out of the camera. Let's look at this socket here, looks not bad. Give it transform, make it smaller, 0.5. Maybe even smaller, 0.2. Okay. Good. More contrast. Is this? Maybe we could put this in the bump as well. Yeah, but this is too bumpy, so we need a color correction here. Okay, save. Okay, I'm quite pleased with this. I like it. I will for sure render an animation too, but not now. So this is so because this will render a little longer, and I want to upload this tutorial, and maybe make this a little. That's. Oh wait, looks like granite or something else. Yeah. Okay, I think this is better. Or not. Oh wait, I'm through. I almost said the bad word. Not here. Not here. Here. Live database. But live database always needs so long to open. I have no idea why. Yeah, I have a lot into it in the local database, but it's too long to come. So if it not come, it's here. Good. Lucky you. So. No, not auto, Nikomedia. What do we have here? We could make a wood stand here. Oh. Let's try wood stand, why not? is our boing. Do we have here? We have here our cubic mapping, yes. That does not please me. Let's try some. I don't want to work now with system mapping and everything, so just playing around a little bit. I told you this is just what's now. Huh? Where you are from? Nice. Is this assigned to anything? Oh, this is saved with a shadow catcher. This shouldn't be, of course. But where is the shadow catcher? This should not be. Show us the shadow catcher. Ah, it's in the OCTANE Rig. I have a shadow catcher here. But this is the shadow catcher. This is not my shadow catcher guy. That's strange. Okay. Back. Here. And now I have this wood. Now it's assigned to nothing. It just was assigned to the rig. Crazy. But okay. Why not? With me you can do whatever you want. Oh, that looks not bad. Know that you are my friend, you know that yep, so see, I always add rounded edges. I don't need rounded edges, that's what chat is. So, and here we have a transform, and I want it on every picture, every image node. So, and transform on a Y maybe. That looks not so bad. But I have here tiling. I see tiling here. I don't like tiling. So let's go in the X. No. Ah, this is stupid me. Oh yeah, of course. So we are. Oops. Z-axis, so let's try this Z-axis. Z-axis is the wrong one, it seems. Okay, that's better. Ah, that looks not bad. Okay. But no. Okay, but no. So I was so clever and did not close it. Let's see. I just have. Yeah, marmor. Marmor. Something really stony. It's with you. Come on, download. far so good. This looks not like expected. Yeah, this is every time the same. Okay, I have a transform node, this is good. Oh no, it's not mine. I think I make a simple whatever. Maybe this. Yeah, try this. This is the last one I try. But I think a darker one would be better. And now I try a darker one. Or I may, oh, this sand could be fine. On this it won't look like sand, but maybe something interesting. Okay. But no again. I take this one, make it just darker here. Oh, this is the wrong one, so I want this one here. Make it just darker here, and that's it. Okay. I think we can leave it like that. But I don't like it. Come on, Nico. It's always the same with me. I cannot decide what I want. I think my granite thing was not so bad here. Yeah, I'll leave it with the granite. Good. So what we want now is materials, remove unused materials, bye bye. And that's it, we are ready. I will render, as I said, I will render in animation, but not now. But yeah, nice. We have our thing here. Okay, I hope you liked this one. It was done a little bit tinkering, but I told you before that the technique was done quite quick, I think. Huh? Was quite a good way. And as I said, I'm really very surprised about, positive surprised about the metaballs. Whoop. Makes it a little, the edge is a little softer. Yeah, looks better. Save it and be happy with it. Okay, good. If you have requests, if you have complaints, if you have problems, questions, whatever, don't hesitate, ask me on my Patreon site or on my Facebook site or on my Facebook group. It's not my Facebook group, it's our Facebook group. And I don't know if Wannerstedt watches these videos, but deep respect for Wannerstedt. As I said, he is for me the loop master. So, and yep. And yeah, don't forget about this character class, this master class I told you now sometimes. You will find the link in the description. It's really a perfect, really very comprehensive master class. You will learn everything about character modeling, rigging, everything, texturing, weighting, UV mapping, and really everything. So it's really a great one. And yeah, if you want to donate, you will find a link in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, you will find a link in the description. And that's it for now. We will see, so you will see me hopefully soon. but cannot really say when, but you know it. I do whenever I have time, I do something. As I said, this tutorial was not planned now, but I promised it long ago. But then I forgot it once, honestly, and yeah, and now because of my friends cancelled their visits, so yeah, I had time and it was fun. It was really fun, and it worked very nice. Yeah, so I wish you all the best here from Austria, Vienna, and my last word as always are Tschüss und Baba.